Today was a phenomenal day in the stock market. We are possibly all up 3%, 4%, 5%. Essentially, today we saw the release of two very important reports, one of them being the CPI report, the other one being Micron's earnings. We'll talk about Micron in a second. So the CPI report came in today, came in lower than expected. So essentially, a CPI report is what measures inflation for the previous month. And the CPI report today contain information of inflation for the month of November, which came in at 2.7, beating expectations of 3.1, which is very, very good news. But with it beating expectations that dramatically, a lot of economics, a lot of stock investors, Wall Street, are worried if the numbers, if they're correct, essentially. So why? We had a government shutdown of 43 days. We did not see a CPI report released for the month of November. A lot of jobs, inflation data, unemployment data are missing. So they're worried that these numbers are essentially lied upon. But other than that, the entire stock market was up 4%, 5% from yesterday's dip from Oracle's news. I made a video about that if you want to go ahead and take a look at it from yesterday. So another news today was that Micron released their earnings. They beat expectations. What is Micron? Micron is essentially powering the AI demand. They make a specific chip called the HBM chip. This HBM chip is essentially very important for NVIDIA and their GPUs. The revenue came in at 13.6 billion, beating expectations. And they also released their outlook for the first quarters of 2026. They put their own estimate for $17.5 billion when Wall Street and investors have it set at 14.6. So this is essentially saying that they expect a lot of demand for the AI data centers in the upcoming quarters. So those are the two reasons stocks are up more than 4%, 3%, and your portfolio is up as well.